Wealth is having passive income that's greater than your burn. Two examples. I have a buddy who runs M&A for a bulge bracket investment bank, makes between $3 and $10 million a year, depending upon the market. Because it's all current income, he pays 50% taxes between his ex-wife, his home in the Hamptons, and his master of the universe lifestyle that he feels he deserves. He hasn't saved a lot of money, and he spends most of it. And I know that firsthand, he has a lot of sleepless nights wondering what happens if the music stops. He is not wealthy. My father, who is 94, between his pension from the Royal Navy, Social Security, and he owns 6 washer dryer machines and trailer parks where he goes and collects the money with his walker. He makes $52,000 a year. He spends 48. So he is saving money despite the fact that he's not working. So his passive income is greater than his burn. He is wealthy. So you want to put yourself on a track to being wealthy. You want to say, realistically, I can control how much I spend. I've been coaching this couple living in San Jose, and they're in their late 50s. I talk a lot about young people, and they say, Scott, we're in our late 50s. What do we do? How much money do you have? What's your house worth? Da, da, da. And by the time they're 65, they're not going to have enough passive income to pay for their lifestyle. I said, well, let's lean into our strengths here. Why are you in San Jose? And they said, well, we've always lived here. I'm like, well, okay, your kids are gone. And you've just mentioned that you go to Costa Rica twice a year. Why wouldn't you try and cut your burn 40% and move to Costa Rica and take that economic pressure away and sell your house here? I think your kids would love to come visit you in Costa Rica. So the question is, put yourself on a path using basic math and what you really think you're going to need in terms of passive income, such that at some point, ideally it's by the time you're 40, it's usually not, but it needs to be by the time you're 65 or 70, because that release of economic anxiety frees you up to focus on what is really important, and that is deep and meaningful relationships. So the reason why I am so much happier over the last 10 years than I was kind of the first 45 years of my life is that economic stress was always there for me.